When the flash hit you, you could see the X-rays of your hands through your closed eyes. To say it was frightening is an understatement. We were basically used guinea pigs. There's no other word for it.
De nucleaire dreiging is volgens wetenschappers sinds de Koude Oorlog niet meer zo groot geweest.
We will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea.
Om dit gevaar beter te begrijpen, willen we praten met soldaten die van dichtbij atoomexplosies hebben meegemaakt. Veel mensen weten niet dat de kernmogendheden na de bombardering van Hiroshima en Nagasaki nog meer dan 2000 atoombommen hebben laten ontploffen. Door verschillende landen werden honderdduizenden jonge soldaten ingezet om zich voor te bereiden op een nucleaire oorlog. Kernwapens werden gezien als ultiem bewijs van militaire macht. De verwoestende effecten van radioactieve straling op mens en natuur namen leiders voor lief. De meeste kernproeven werden uitgevoerd door de Verenigde Staten en Rusland. Maar ook zo'n 20.000 Britse soldaten hebben meegedaan. Deze missies waren geheim en tot voor kort mochten de veteranen er met niemand over praten. Slechts een paar van deze mannen zijn vandaag de dag nog in leven. Ik ben net aangekomen in een klein dorp vlakbij Bristol. In het hotel hier achter mij is een reunie van atoomveteranen. De veteranen zijn uit het hele land samengekomen om hun ervaring met elkaar te delen. Ik ben benieuwd of deze mensen meer nucleaire dreiging voelen dan mijn generatie. En wat ze me kunnen vertellen over de kracht van deze wapens.
And it's 167. 167.
Wat ik aantref is een zaal vol stokoude mannetjes die bingo spelen.
Hallo, I'm Wester. I'm Wes. Wes.
Het is moeilijk om voor te stellen dat deze mannen atoombommen hebben zien ontploffen.
He's a bit deaf.
Right, so I'll speak up.
My name is Peter Barnard. I served in the area for 5 years in the Pacific for the weapons testing.
My name is Douglas Hearn. When I was 21 years old, I was sent to Christmas Island and witnessed 5 nuclear detonations. That was the defining point in my life that governed what my life was going to be like from the moment I saw the first one, stood in front of it.
My name is David. At the age of 18, they sent me to the nuclear test site. It was utter devastation.
Didn't know anything about it when we went. We didn't know what we were going to do when we went, only to be told that we would be testing bombs.
We were told nothing. We knew nothing. We were told very little about the day, except don't look at the flash.
Can you describe the day that the nuclear bomb was dropped?
Just before the sun comes up, we were marshalled in groups.
I went out on the aircraft carrier, the Warrior, and we was told to face the stern of the ship, the back of the ship.
We were told to cover our eyes with our hands or bury your eyes into the crook of your arm, which we did.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To say it was frightening is an understatement. I think it shocked us all into silence. When the flash hit you, you could see the X-rays of your hands through your closed eyes.
It was just sheer brilliant light. So I've never seen anything like it, never had done.
In the process of hands over your eyes, you saw every bone in your hand.
If I was looking at you now, I would see all your bones. You would see all the blood vessels and everything, and the bones a lot.
Then the heat hit you, and that was just as if somebody my size had actually caught fire, then walked through me. It was an experience that was absolutely unearthing. It was so strange.
Some of the lads would stand up, but about 30 odd seconds later, you'd get the blast, and the blast would knock you flying.
And there were guys with bruises and broken limbs. We couldn't believe it.
After a while, we were told that we could now stand and look up and watch the mushroom form.
You caught sight of the side of it at 90 degrees. It was that huge. It wasn't there, it wasn't there, it was there. It was practically above you.
All they saw was this rising fireball, a colossal fireball just going up, and thunder, lightning, you name it.
What I noticed most was the clouds moving away like that, you know, round and round and round.
I think it was too much for some of them, and some of them would cry and ask for their mum. That was awful.
There was no comprehension that anything like that could even exist. It was immense.
It's a sight to see, but never want to see it again.
Over a 10-year test period, there were 22,500 personnel. In 2013, we estimated that 18,500 of us had died. And the reports that I'd seen, nobody had died practically of natural causes. They had all died of leukemias and cancers and carcinomas of one sort or the other.
Does this correspond to what radiation does to a human body?
The thing is, guys couldn't have children. People's children suffer from numerous ailments and things that come out, twisted bones.
How did it affect you and your children?
I married when I got back to the UK, and my first daughter was born in 1960. And sadly, by the time she was 11, she developed a problem which completely changed her appearance. She grew a hump on her back. She started to grow hair all over her body. We had to shave her twice a day. She sadly passed away in my arms.
My youngest daughter, I think, is the worst. She's had everything wrong. Everything, and it's still going wrong. She lost all her teeth, same as I did. I lost all my teeth. Within a short space of time, they all went black.
I had cancer on my face that came up here. You can't see the scar. It's only a little pimple, but it was cancer. And it was also on my back. And the other thing which devastated me, took me a long time to recover from this. And I will never forgive the authorities for putting me in this situation. I couldn't have children.
How do younger people respond to what you experienced?
First of all, we were not allowed to talk about it. And it was a good number of years before we were even allowed to talk about our experience. We were never allowed to talk about our duties out there.
Did you, after this happened, speak about it with your fellows, your mates?
No.
Family? No?
No.
So I don't want anybody to know what we done and how we done it.
De veteranen hadden geheimhoudingsplicht en mochten tot eind jaren 90 niet praten over hun ervaringen. Zelfs niet met hun familie. Deden ze dat wel, dan werd dat beschouwd als hoogverraad en konden ze de gevangenis ingaan.
We had no compassion from anybody. We had no help from anybody. And we still have very little. And for a government to do that to its own people is absolutely disgraceful. It's outrageous.
Does it feel good to now be able to talk about it?
Well, it helps, doesn't it? To get over it.
You're still getting over it?
Yeah.
What would you say to our generation? How should we go about this nuclear threat?
Our generation doesn't know, do they? They don't know what's happening. My wife sometimes says to the hospital, he's been under 2 bombs, and they think, who's that silly old fool? You know, what's he romancing about his being a bomb test inside? They have no idea. They have no idea about anything.
I think young people ought to be educated to the events that took place in those 10 years.
The onus is now on the young people who are coming to take our place to get rid of these weapons. You know, because you're the people who have got to deal with it. And the younger generations that come behind you, with the right sort of education, they will do that.
De verhalen van de veteranen hebben mij diep geraakt. Dit zijn mensen die echt weten hoe gevaarlijk en onmenselijk nucleaire wapens zijn. Ze zijn op jonge leeftijd gemanipuleerd en voorgelogen door hun overheid. En het is schrijnend dat de verhalen van deze mannen niet gehoord worden.
Onze generatie verschilt denk ik helemaal niet zo van de veteranen. Ik denk dat ook wij denken dat de overheid het beste met ons voor heeft. Of het in elk geval wel zal regelen. Maar ondertussen staan we toe dat wereldleiders elkaar aan de onderhandelingstafel bedreigen met massavernietigingswapens. Daar mogen we best kritischer op zijn. De vernietigingskracht van atoombommen is onverantwoord. Het risico dat er een keer iets misgaat met deze wapens is veel groter dan elk veiligheidsvoordeel die het ons maar oplevert.